Hello, everybody. Hope you're feeling fine. Hello, guys. Don't mind me. You're welcome to TV Okuto channel once again. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, for watching my videos. God bless you. I truly appreciate it. So, guys, you can subscribe, like, comment, whatever. So, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple abaya dress. I'm loving the way it's looking on my client. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm going to be cutting this dress on the floor because I want a bigger space and my table is quite small for it. The first thing I'm doing is to arrange the piece of fabric on the floor. The next thing I did was to go ahead to measure the width of what I want. The width, I folded the fabric into to measure the width, then went in to pin it round. I then took my client's back basic bodies, which I'm going to be using as a guideline for making this dress, turn it the other way. I don't want to turn it like that, so I'm going to turn it the other way because I'll be placing the zip side along the edge of the folded fabric. I placed it carefully so that I'll be able to trace it out. I won't be tracing out the zip line because the back will be cut in full. So what I did is went in, traced it out with my tailor's chalk carefully round the whole bodies, and I went ahead to realign the lines or to highlight the lines for clarity with my tailor's chalk over again. Then the next thing I will do is to mark the length of the gown. I'm just going ahead now to mark the length of the gown. After marking the length of the gown, I connected the lines together, then went to the hip side, measure what I have at the hip, and I took it to the hem line to mark it. After marking this, I connected both my hip and the hem line with a straight ruler. So I'm done with the length aspect of the dress. The next thing I'll be doing is to measure out the shoulder length of the dress. Because this is an abaya dress, there is a need for me to cut the sleeve with the shoulder together. Cutting the sleeve and the shoulder together, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to blend in the lines smoothly. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to mark a round sleeve opening, that is the hand opening where a hand is going to enter into. So I wouldn't be doing it along the line the straight way. I'll also blend it in with the shoulder line because I want a little bit of drape at the armhole side. So I went in to mark a sleeve opening along the shoulder line, then went ahead to blend in a curvy way, just like so. The way I'm blending, I went ahead to blend it like so. What I did next was to connect my length together from the hemline to the sleeve opening. I connected using my straight ruler on a straight line. I connected on a slanted line, not a straight line, rather I connected the lines together. Afterwards, I wanted the hem line to be curvy at the center back. So I went in by 2 inches, 5 centimeters at the side, and blended in just like so to the center back. But I discovered that it was quite longer than the length she wanted, so I had to trim it off. So when you are connecting yours, just try to work with the length. Then the next thing I did was to add the seam allowance around the whole bodies of the back, the side, the shoulder, the neck, the hem line. I just went ahead to add the seam allowance, and this is what it's looking like presently. Before I go ahead to cut it, I want to going ahead to cut with my scissors, my fabric scissors, not my pattern scissors. This is the look after cutting. Its angle is where my sleeve opening is, and this is the side seam that I'll be sewing together. So for the front, what I did is folded the fabric again into two, placed the back piece that I already cut out on the fabric, went ahead to pin it round, and I just cut it sew just like the way I cut the back piece. After doing this, the next thing I'll be doing for the front is to mark the neck depth. She wants a little bit of lower neck depth at the front. Marked it and I connected it like a V shape to the neck point and cut it out. For the M line of the front, I went in by 10 inches, which is 25 centimeters. I will then blend it like so towards the M line. I'm just going in to cut it off. So this is what the front piece and the back piece is looking like presently. When I'm done with the manipulation or the cutting process, the next phase for me to do now is to go ahead to sew it, which I'll be showing you just a little sewing process because I needed to deliver the outfit the following day. Here I have my front piece and I also have my back piece. The first thing I'll be doing is to go ahead to tape in with a bias tape or to sew in with a bias tape the sleeve side of the abaya dress. I'm just going to gradually pin round with my pin carefully, just like so. Go in to sew along the line. After sewing the first one, fold it in and tape it in. This is what I'm going to be doing to the other sides of the sleeve. This is what it's looking like after sewing it in. I've done this for both the front and the back part of the dress. The next thing I'll be doing is to sew my shoulder lines together. That's the shoulder front and the shoulder back. I'm going to be going ahead to sew them together, but the first thing I'll do is to pin them first, arrange them equally so that it matches each edge, then pin it carefully along the lines. This is what I'm going to be doing to both shoulders. Then I'll take it to my machine and sew it on a straight line just like so. But because I don't want to be going back and forth, I will also hold my side front and my side back together with my pins. I'll arrange them gradually, keep pinning down till I get to the M line like so together. I will do this for the other side too. And the time I come back to show you, I would have sewn the shoulder and the side seam together. After sewing both side seams and shoulder together, I discovered I have too much excesses at the side seam and the length was too long. If you observed what I said earlier in the video about the length, so I cut off where I've sewn to trim it carefully at the side seams, then at the hem line. I think I'm okay with the length and the width measurement, so I'll just take it again to my sewing machine to sew. I've gone ahead to sew it. This is what I have. I also leave the edge of the fabric for a neat finishing. The next thing I'll be touching now is the neck. I will be using the bias tape of the same fabric. I cut out a bias tape using the same fabric. This is what I'm going to be attaching to the neck, just like I did to the sleeve. Once I attach it with my pins, went on to go and sew it in with my sewing machine, and the next thing I'll do is to go ahead to notch for it to sit comfortably around the neck line after turning it. So I'm going to show you because I have to iron first. I will turn it in carefully after going in with the ironing, carefully like so. This is how I'm going to turn it in, what I'm showing us right now. I'm just trying to show us what I'm going to do once I iron it. I'll trim off the excesses of stitch, iron, then turn it around the other way to sew. By the time I'm coming back to show us, it will be complete. So here I have the dress, the abaya dress, complete, sewn, trimmed, weaved, ironed, everything completely sewn, and this is what it's looking like. So beautifully made. You can see the neckline just like the way I went in to sew it in a smooth, neat and nice way. And also I've gone ahead with the hemline to sew it in after weaving the heads. This is how the hem finishing looks like. I so much love the outcome of the dress. I hope my client loves it too. And she loves it. She loves the outcome. She rocked it for the salad break that was done, I think last month or so. I'm so happy she loved it. I'm just so happy she loved the dress. You can also try making this dress out and leave your thoughts in the comment section for me to read. Like the video, please, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Till next time, see you. Bye bye.